Millions of people cook rice every day, but very few know that simply adding water to the rice cooker and pressing the cooking button is actually a fairly common mistake. Hello, it's great to see you again on the Clever Tricks channel. Have you ever experienced rice that's sometimes mushy, sometimes dry and hard, or not as fragrant and delicious as you'd hoped? Just one unsatisfactory pot of rice can ruin the whole meal. I used to think the problem lay with the type of rice. But after learning a few tips that many chefs use, I realized that the cooking method is the most important factor. By simply adding a few familiar ingredients and making slight changes to the cooking method, the rice can be cooked evenly, fluffy, soft, and much more fragrant. Today I'm going to share those simple tips that you can apply right at home. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. First, we begin by washing the rice. Take an appropriate amount of rice for the number of people in your family and put it in a bowl. Then pour in enough water to cover the rice by about 3 to 4 centimeters. Next, add about half a teaspoon of vinegar to the water. Don't add too much as it may affect the taste of the rice. After adding the vinegar, gently stir with your hands to separate the dust and excess bran from the rice grains. Avoid rubbing too hard as this can strip the rice of its natural nutrients. After adding the vinegar, gently stir with your hands to separate the dust and excess bran from the rice grains. Avoid rubbing too hard as this can strip the rice of its natural nutrients. At this point, the water is usually quite cloudy because it has carried away dirt and impurities. A very common mistake when cooking rice is washing it too many times. Many people wash rice 4 or 5 times, even scrubbing it vigorously, thinking that they need to wash away the rice bran. This method is actually not recommended because it easily destroys water-soluble nutrients. The correct way is to still wash the rice, but not too often, and not to rinse it continuously under running water. Even with old rice, you shouldn't wash it more than 3 times. Where are you from? It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Next, rinse the rice a second time with clean water. When rinsing the rice a second time, simply gently rub it with your hands and then drain the water. No need to wash for too long. While waiting for the rice to cook, let's go back to the rice water we used earlier. Actually, this seemingly ordinary water has countless amazing uses. After washing the rice, put it into the rice cooker. Many people, after completing this step, often rush to add water and start cooking the rice. That's not right. If you want your rice to be softer, stickier, and sweeter, you need to add these 3 ingredients. First, there's salt. Salt helps increase the firmness of the rice grains and enhances the natural aroma of the rice. The cooked rice will be slightly chewy, not sticky, and very fragrant. Secondly, there's white vinegar. The main component of white vinegar is acetic acid. When an acidic substance combines with the starch in rice, the rice grains become fluffier and softer. Another benefit is that in hot weather, vinegar also helps rice stay fresh longer, extending its shelf life. However, you shouldn't add too much vinegar when cooking rice. For every 1 kilogram of rice, just 2 to 3 drops of white vinegar are enough. Third is butter. Have you ever put butter on rice? If you want your rice to be shinier, clearer, and more fragrant, butter is a very useful ingredient. Butter makes the rice grains glossy and enhances the aroma of the rice. However, you shouldn't add too much butter, otherwise the rice will become greasy. After adding the ingredients, mix well before adding the water. Adding water is a crucial step when cooking rice. Adding too much water will make the rice mushy, while adding too little will result in undercooked or dry and hard rice. Different types of rice have different water absorption capabilities, so you can't rely solely on the markings on your rice cooker. If you're unsure about the amount of water, use your finger to measure. Measure the thickness of the rice layer. If the rice layer is about 2 finger widths thick, the water level should be about 1 finger width thick. Just remember this ratio. You'll gain experience for future cooking sessions. Here's a little trick to make your rice softer and stickier. Put a small ice cube in the pot. It might sound strange, but it's quite effective. The method is very simple. Add a small ice cube to the rice before cooking. Then wait about 1 to 2 minutes before turning on the rice cooker. Because the ice melts slowly, the temperature increases gradually, helping the rice grains absorb water better. The result is softer and more chewy rice. After that, you can cook rice as usual. Cooking rice typically takes about 30 minutes. Just use the regular rice cooking mode on your home rice cooker. Using rice water to wash vegetables and fruits is very good and effective for cleaning. Because rice water is slightly acidic, it can help break down pesticide residues clinging to the surface of fruits and vegetables. It's wonderful that we're connecting with each other from all over the world. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. After rinsing with clean water, fruits and vegetables become safer and healthier. Using rice water to water plants is also very good, as it still contains some trace elements from rice, such as calcium and phosphorus. Watering plants with this type of water can help them grow better. After settling, rice water is a slightly acidic solution. With long-term use, it can also help regulate soil pH, making the soil suitable for most crops. Using rice water to wash dishes can also effectively clean grease from surfaces. Thanks to its mild acidity, the water molecules in rice water help separate grease from surfaces. More importantly, rice water contains absolutely no additives, making it both cost-effective and good for your health. Additionally, you can also use rice water to wash fresh meat or seafood that has a fishy smell. Just add a little salt to the rice water to effectively remove the fishy odor, making the dish taste better. After cooking, you can also use rice water to clean your stovetop. Dip a soft cloth in rice water and wring out the excess water. Then, gently wipe the entire stovetop surface. Use the rice water-soaked cloth to wipe from top to bottom, especially effective for areas prone to grease splatters behind the stove. For stubborn grease stains, simply place a cloth soaked in rice water on the stain for about 1 to 2 minutes. Then wipe it again and the stain will be easily cleaned. You don't need to scrub hard, as the rice water will gradually soften the stains. This method is very economical, uses readily available ingredients at home, cleans gently, leaves no strong odor, and won't damage the kitchen surface in the long run. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Typically, cooking rice takes about 30 minutes. The rice is now cooked. However, the difference is that after the rice is cooked, don't open the lid immediately. Let it sit for another 5 to 10 minutes before eating. At this point, the rice will be tastiest, softer, and especially suitable for people with sensitive digestive systems. After the rice has been soaked, use a spoon to stir it from the bottom up. Gently mix to allow the steam to escape. This helps the rice grains become fluffy while still retaining their stickiness. Rice cooked this way will have fluffy, fragrant, and soft grains, neither mushy nor hard. Actually, cooking delicious rice is very simple. Just remember to add 3 more ingredients and follow 2 additional steps. Remember to measure the water accurately and let the rice rest after cooking. After the rice is cooked and left to rest, the grains become plump and separate. At the same time, the flavors of the 3 added ingredients are maximized. It's no exaggeration to say that I could eat 2 large bowls of rice without any side dishes. If you don't believe me, try it once. I'm sure you'll learn something interesting. If there's a picky eater in your family, remember these rice cooking tips. If you found this helpful, please save it and support me. That's all for today. After watching, if you try it and find the rice tastier or have other ideas, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and spread this video. Click on my profile picture to see more cooking tips and life hacks. Don't forget to follow me. Thank you for your support. See you in the next video.